Welcome to Mr. Chalk's Revision Tips. In this video, we will look at helper T cells, general T cell activation, and various other types of T cell. Cell-mediated immunity is an immune response that does not involve antibodies, but rather involves the activation of phagocytes, antigen-specific cytotoxic T cells, and various other types of T cells that release cytokines. So, just as in humoral immunity, T cells respond to the pathogens in order to destroy them. First, an antigen-presenting cell detects and engulfs and digests pathogens into hundreds or thousands of tiny antigen fragments. These fragments can then be presented to the T cells on MHC molecules. The T cells become activated towards that certain antigen once they have encountered it. So after a virus or a bacteria enters a cell, it can no longer be detected by the humoral immune response, so instead the cellular immune response must take over. To do this, the T cell will become activated by encountering an antigen of an infected cell or a virus presenting that MHC2 molecule. T helper cells, so these cells have CD4 receptors on the cell surface, are produced in response to the T cells becoming activated. They can produce interleukins which will go and have an effect on B cells. T killer cells can be produced, so these destroy the pathogen carrying the antigen. They produce a chemical called perforin which kills the pathogen by making tiny holes in its surface or cell membrane which allow water to move in by osmosis, which cause the pathogen to burst. T memory cells can form, so these live for a long time and form part of the body's long-term immunological memory and can be triggered very quickly the next time they encounter that specific pathogen. T regulator cells can be formed, so these cells suppress the immune system, acting as a control to regulate it. They stop the immune response from getting too fast and taking over. So at some point the immune response will need to die back. When this stops working, an autoimmune response can happen. Thanks for watching.